2022 Supreme S220 just rolled in, looking sharp in Canadian blue metal flake as our main stripe and a charcoal hull, sitting on a tandem axle boatmate trailer in charcoal. It's got a spare tire, nice 5-spoke silver wheels. We have the Roswell factory tower in an onyx black finish with Canadian blue metal flake accents on it. Also up on the tower, we have the rotating board racks and a pair of Wet Sounds Rev 10 tower speakers. There's also a bimini that goes with the boat. Just the standard factory bimini, which is actually leaned up on the wall over there. But I'm missing a couple bits of hardware and I wanted to get this thing online. So if you're watching this, the boat has a bimini. It has surf pockets on the roof. And we'll get that installed on there when we get the pieces. Walking around the outside, we do have the Quick Surf system on here. It's got the newer style plates with the Supreme logo on them as a little nice touch. Also has the Silent Stinger wake plate, so your exhaust emissions go down into the prop stream and not into your surfer's lungs. Also makes the boat run nice and quiet. Platforms in Canadian blue metal flake as well. That looks really nice. Did black Supreme logos on the side. Canadian blue metal flake is awesome. I really, really like it. I don't think we've done any other boats with it before. And it's just like a nice deep blue. And it is gonna look really good on the water. Walking around the front, we do kind of have that rounded off bow, so there's a lot of seating space on it, but it still kind of maintains that traditional bow look. Definitely more so than the ZS series. 220 has a solid amount of freeboard. It's a big boat. Not quite as big as a ZS, but in the grand scheme of inboards of today, this is a big boat. It's got a lot of seating space. It rides super, super soft. It shares a lot of similarities in the way that it drives with either the FI-21 or the FI-23. Very similar hull design. And honestly puts out a very comparable wake and wave. Awesome for wakeboarding. Amazing surf boat, as all of our Supremes and Centurions are. But yeah, really pretty boat. Let's hop inside and check out the interior. Do have the steps on the trailer, so it makes it a little easier to hop up into this thing. All right, and inside we have a mix of, well, first off, the main vinyl is stone gray. And then we have 2 blue as our textured vinyl accent, white stitching, and then our piping is in charcoal. So you see that in a few different areas through the boat. On the transom here, we have storage compartments / coolers on either corner. You can see those have the drain in them. Sea-deck floor is in black over brilliant blue, but a nice, clean, simple interior that goes really well with the scheme. The interior deck and gunnels that roll down are in charcoal as well to match the hull bottom. But look at all the room in this thing. Tons of space, 22 feet. Seats 14 legally. Let's hop inside and check out what's in the back here. We do have a pop-up ski pylon. We open up our engine compartment. You can see there's a small storage tray on top of the motor. You can slide, a surfboard or 2 underneath there, no problem. You got a decent amount of space under the support bar for the walk-through. Let's pop this open. We've got our PCM 6-liter, 409 horsepower. This thing's set up with the 1.72 to 1 gear reduction in the prop. It does a great job. 6 liters been around a long time, and it does a great job in many of the boats that we sell. Get our life jackets out of the way. There are our plug-and-play ballast bags that kind of go back into the corners, and they sit on top of the hard tank as well. This has all the available factory ballast, which is more than enough, in my opinion, to throw a pro-level surf wave on this thing. Seating. You can flip up. We've got down into our storage compartments. On both of these, they're hinged. Simple. Relatively deep storage. There's plenty of room under there for stacking jackets and whatnot. This has the Champ audio package. So with that, again, you get the 2 Rev 10s on the towers. You get 6 of these 8-inch interior speakers. There's 2 more up in the bow. And then over on the driver's side, you get a 12-inch subwoofer down below the dash. Also have the heater option on here, so full heat, and there's another outlet down here, as well as at the driver's, there's not one on the driver's seat, under the driver's seat, because it's up top on the dash. So 3 outlet heater, the hose over there pops out, so you can take it wherever you want into the interior. Our back seat on this is on the sliding track, so you can kind of move that wherever you want. And to go along with it, we have the optional lean backs. So these bad boys can clip in and give you forwards or rear facing seating. There's 2 of them. Or you can just throw the seat right back into its normal spot there in the back. Flip open here, storage, more storage. This opens up. Let me open up the OB again. OB has tons of storage. They've moved the batteries to be under this seat, so there's really not much reason to ever take this out, which is nice. There used to be like some of the boats had a trash can under here, or the cooler spot was down here, and the batteries were eating up a bunch of valuable space. They moved them. I got a bunch of junk in there right now. You can see we've got our docking lines, our boat covers rolled up in there, the owner's manual, the throwable cushion, fire extinguisher, and all your wiring for your amps and your amps themselves. Walking over to the driver's seat, got a nice comfy driver's seat that's adjustable. It also bolsters. And let's sit down at the dash and take a quick look. We do have wireless clamping phone charger, so you can sit your phone right in there and holds it nice in place. We have the C-Touch dash. I don't know if that's what they call it anymore. That's what I'm gonna call it in this video. Home screen, you've got your speed adjustment. You can toggle off and on here. You've got your fuel level, all your engine diagnostics, water temp, depth when you're out in the lake, clock. You can pop up in your stereo and mute and activate that. You've got a dedicated menu to turn on your surf system and pick what side and make adjustments to your surf system. You also have your ballast. So again, you got the 2 bags in the back that we saw, the hard tanks under the floors that run a decent length underneath. You've got a belly tank, and then there's a bag up underneath in the bow under the seats. So all your storage is really under the main seats, the OB, and a little bit in the back. Even though the bags do fill up, you have a little bit of storage for ropes and whatnot on top of that. We don't have maps option on here. If somebody would like them, it's easy to add. There's our stereo as FM, AM, weather band, and Bluetooth. Also has zone control, so you can adjust the tower, interior, and subwoofer volumes. And most importantly, we have rider presets. So our list here of just stuff from the factory. You got surf left, surf right, pro surf left, pro surf right. You can go in and add profiles if you'd like to create your own. You can edit the existing ones. And this just makes setting the boat up for whatever you want to do so much easier. Over here on the right, again, we have our heater outlet. There is the nav lights, accessory switches, and our interior lighting. It's just our courtesy lights. And then there's our heater toggle, blower, bilge pump, horn. Got a couple cup holders down below. This does have the PTM mirror on it. Adjustable. Again, that air dam slides in right here if you want to block the wind. And then up front, again, you have your ballast underneath the seats, but it does have a bow filler cushion with a nice walk-through underneath it if you take it out. You can also access your storage compartments by opening up the seat back right there. So, pretty handy. So that's pretty much it on this S220. Hopefully you can still hear me with the air compressor going in the background. But if you have any questions, you can give us a call here at N3 Boatworks, shoot us a text, or just simply swing by the shop and give us a visit. But you can reach us at 317-845-9253. Stay tuned for the on-water video. Yeah, that wraps it up for this S220. Thanks for watching.